Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Week 2. After my sister finishes whatever she's doing upstairs, we're gonna run to Burnberry to try yet another seasonal drink. And fun fact, I'm actually working with them on just a little Instagram post just so I can post and show all the holiday festive drinks that they have. I'm not filming it today, it's probably gonna happen later this week, but I am doing that for them just because it's a small business and I'm doing this completely free because I love them. And once again, it's a small business. Why would I ask for money if you're just growing? After we get coffee, I'm gonna go drop my typical vlog camera off. This is my Sony ZV-E1 and I've been having the issue where my battery door does not stay shut and it's really annoying. So I'm taking it to Cardinal to get it fixed. I try to get it fixed at Biggs and they cannot do it. Currently filming on the Sony a7 IV, which was the first Sony that I ever got. Past me. Future me is thanking you crazy. Y'all thought the other camera setup was huge. Look at this. This is huge. It's like a photography camera. This is like where the little peephole is. Almost ridiculous. After we drop the camera off and get coffee, I'm gonna come home and start editing Vlogmas Week 1 for the day. I was originally going to take Saturdays off during Vlogmas just because I feel like editing and stuff is really not boring to hear about, but it's not that exciting in my opinion, especially because I sit hunched over a computer for about 10 hours a day and I'm not really sure if you guys are that interested in seeing that. But you guys wanted to see it on this fam, so I'm gonna do it because they asked me to specifically. White maple chai? Yeah. And then what do you want?
Do you want the hot or ice?
Ice please with whole milk. And then can I do a small sweet tea?
Small sweet tea?
Yeah. Damn. That's all I can say. This is good. Wow. Delicious. 8 out of 10. I called yesterday about dropping a camera off for repair. Okay, thank you. Drop my camera off. I don't know what day it's gonna be done, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be within the week. So right now we're gonna be off the a7 IV like we were when my camera got taken in for sound issues. Currently home now. I'm about to sit down and lock in at the kitchen island. I haven't been editing in my office like that because it's a disaster. Probably deal with it sometime this week. Fingers crossed. But I'm thanking my past self right now because I rough cutted this entire video or finished rough cutting it last night. So now all I have to do is the fun parts and the graphics, and that is the most exciting part to me. Before I get started with my editing session, I'm gonna go ahead and answer a few common questions that I have. A lot of people ask me what I edit off of, what I edit with. I'm just gonna give you a full breakdown of my tech. It's always linked down below, not just this video. So if you ever wanna know my filming setup, my hard drives, my headphones, my computer, my cords, my mics, all that, it's down below because I never want you to feel like I'm gatekeeping, because one thing about me, baby, we never do that. First things first, this is not included in tech, but I always have to have a hoodie. I always have to have a hoodie. I cannot come to me sit at my computer for hours without a hoodie because my house be on brick. My surroundings are cold, but I'm warm, so I'm not getting sleepy. That's my little like hack, I guess. Also, I always have some sort of blue light glasses along with a beverage, and then I also have some water because I didn't drink as much as I wanted to this morning. Now that we're kind of off of the personal things, I am gonna tell you all about my tech. So I recently got a 2024 MacBook Pro with an M4, I think Pro chip, so that's what I edit on. People always ask me, should I get a Pro? Should I get an Air? Should I get a MacBook? Just know Pros are meant for editing. No matter what type of editing, what footage you're editing, they're made for editing. Airs and MacBooks are made for everyday work, such as school stuff, so do with that as you will with that information. It also depends on the chips and processors, but I would definitely talk to an Apple specialist about that type of thing because I'm not a professional. I just know based off my personal experience. I went from having an Air to a Pro and I've never looked back at that Air. Never, 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 never. I got my first MacBook Pro when I was in like 2017. It's been a while since I switched, but I also cannot live without my Samsung SSD. Right now, I have an 8TB one and you're probably thinking, Aliyah, is it that serious? It is, because I edit, film, and produce and post videos in 4K video, which takes up a hell of a lot of space. And because they take up a hell of a lot of space, I need a fast yet very spacious hard drive. I also go between the Samsung T9 and T7 SSDs with nothing less than a terabyte, because a terabyte is about one project for me. I have so many different hard drives, but they're all Samsung, and I also have a cord that didn't come with a hard drive that is really fast with transferring data, so I have that too. I cannot live without it. For my footage, I often use SanDisk SD cards because I refuse to use anything else. I usually use the V60 versions of these because it transfers data faster, and if your data doesn't transfer after you're done recording, it gets lost in the abyss, which we know that I recently learned about, and I've grown to appreciate the speed of my memory cards. I never use anything less than 512 gigabytes. 512 gigabytes is about 7 to 8 hours of 4K footage, so a terabyte is double that. And usually within Vlogmas, I have anywhere between 10 and 20 hours of raw footage, depending on what I'm doing. Vlogmas week 1, I can actually tell you, 9.5 hours of footage. So you can see why I need the big ones. And yeah, that's basically all I really use to edit. I'll occasionally use my iPad. I have like an iPad, I think it's an Air. I use Procreate and stuff on this. It's dirty, it's gross. It definitely works, so I'm not really like complaining. So grateful that it's lasted this long because I know I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. Pretty much it for all my like editing essentials. It's nothing like super crazy or exciting or anything like that, but because of the investments I made in my tech and equipment, it has made editing flow so much more. And because of that, I can post higher quality videos sooner because my tech and my computer can keep up with what I am doing. It is currently 4:38 and I am 30 minutes exactly into the hour and 4 minute long video. I've come to the conclusion that it takes me about an hour to do 10 minutes. That's my average. That's not including insane graphics and stuff. It's just, I feel like once I put little details in there and like closed captions and zoom ins and music changes, and then this isn't even taking into account my mixed media because I'm gonna have to do that later as well. This is simply like basic editing. It takes me a while and that's okay because I love it. It's very peaceful. It's something to do with my hands and I'm okay with that. Look what just came. The bundles are here! I really thought that I was gonna have to raw dog my hair in Florida, but the universe said, no, we gonna try something new. Little star-studded unboxing. We have a cute little sticker here. The bundle guide. I love that. Oh my gosh! These bonnets with star-studded stuff. The comb has the logo on it and it folds. Gag, this is so gaggy. I don't know if this is like standard for hair stuff, but this is new to me, so. Okay, and then it has the case. You open it and the bundles are right inside. Oh my gosh, they're so soft. Okay, these are 14, 16, and 18-inch bundles in Body Wave. These are like a 1B. I'm about to go drop these off my hairstylist now and get dinner while we're at it. Might as well.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Thank you. You have a good night. I woke up this morning, I don't know why I was in such a good mood, but I went to Target yesterday and picked up a few things. I didn't film it because we keep going to Target, but I got a new notebook slash journal with some pens. I actually got two. Let me get the green one because it's in my bag. When I went to Target, I went for eye patches and walked out with a few journals and some new pens. For some reason, I have just been really pulled into wanting to journal again. I don't know if it's gonna be temporary, but I do know no matter what, it's something that I wanna work into my everyday because I know it's just so good to have. You can compare your past self to your future self and it's just really good. So I made this one my career and finances one, and then I'm not sure what this one is gonna be yet. I don't know, maybe it's giving sketches for videos, I'm not sure, but I do have two now. And then I also ordered the day by day journal by Lena Lifts because I was talking about it in the gift guide video and then I saw so many good reviews on it, so I went ahead and got it. So maybe this will really just be like my creative one and I just, you know, do stuff for videos in it, and then maybe the day by day will be my personal. I don't know. I was always told that you should have different journals for different things, especially if you've done it before, just to make it more organized, but of course that costs more money. Thankfully these ones from Target were $8 each, and then the pens are about as much as the damn journal. But I got the Altitude pens from Target. They're super cute, very mid-century modern palette. I just felt really compelled to start doing journaling again. It's not like I do it for like personal growth reasons. I think that comes with that like down the line, but I was just feeling really inclined to start integrating that into my everyday life again. Maybe the next couple of weeks over this Vlogmas, I'll start picking up some habits that I have been meaning to pick up and wanting to pick up to make my life better. But that was what I did this morning. It's the thing, I almost didn't do it because I told myself I was gonna do it as soon as I woke up, but it's Sunday and I was like, okay, we're gonna get up, do all this, but it's Sunday, it's a break day. So instead of not doing it because I didn't do it when I wanted to, I did it when I was able, which is when I was eating breakfast, having my morning bed in the sunlight right here. And I'm so glad that I was able to do that because it was definitely needed. I didn't write anything sad. It was all things I was, you know, feeling good about right now and just needed that time for myself. But now it's editing time. I didn't finish the video entirely last night, but thankfully all I left myself this morning was to proof watch it and add my mixed media effects. So as I'm proof watching it, I will be adding my mixed media as I come across it. I'll be taking the pictures for everything first and da-da-da-da. And then I thought it would be super fun to answer some questions for you guys about my creative process because you guys asked me on my spam to talk about it a little bit more. So I'll be talking about that as the day goes on because today is going to be a pretty creative day. I have some filming to do, editing to do, and then I have some housekeeping to do. So pretty packed day for it to be 12 o'clock and I haven't started anything, but I got extra rest and that's always wonderful to have. I've been meaning to clean out my office for how many weeks now? A long time, and I have never gotten around to it. But since he's here today, he's gonna help me clean this space out. He did the hardest part, which was take everything out and vacuum, because now I can figure out where things are gonna go, and that's gonna make the process so much easier. So much easier. We are currently at this new K-pop location at university. I have never been to a hot pot place before, but I have had Korean barbecue before. And when I tell you I'm a big fan, big fan. But I thought because I still want to do a cute little Q&A for you guys, I'm going to answer the questions here as we try it at a new restaurant. I hope this audio is good because if not, that's really embarrassing. Oh my God, it's so much food. First question I got on my spam was, how do you make your videos flow better? The best way to do this is editing the video all the way through. I don't like editing in sections. I have to do full out or none at all, because in my opinion that makes it pretty choppy. So editing full out is my go-to way. I just started vlogging and I'm still kind of nervous about filming in public. Any advice / tech reps? I usually film with this big huge Sony lens and camera and body and tripod, but that is so intimidating to a lot of people, which is understandable because it's really big. But if you're looking for a more low-key, I love the Digi Osmo Pocket 3. I recently invested in it about a month or two ago now and I love it. I also actually have the Digi Action 5 Pro, and this same mic that I'm using right here will connect to it wirelessly. No transmitter, so that's also really nice. I know the Insta 360 is also really popular, but I don't personally have it. But when it comes to filming in public, people don't care as much as you think, and no matter what, I will always say this, no matter what, any type of talking to yourself in public looks absolutely deranged, so you might as well get what you want out of it. Chicken nuggets and fries.
I got 2 chicken nuggets. I wanted to try them. Oh, the chicken nuggets isn't bad.
Basically, hot pot is just you literally put your ingredients in a pot and let it cook in front of you. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. Somebody asked me how long does editing take, and editing can take me anywhere between 10 and 20 hours per video, especially if it's a long video, because I be yapping and talking my head off, and the rough cut takes forever and the final cut takes forever. As we said before, it takes me about an hour to do about 10 minutes in the video, and that's barely doing any exciting edits, so including rough cut time, revision time, all that. So yeah, on filming heavy days, do you still make time to export footage at the end of the day? I do. I usually skim right after to see footage came out good or not, and know what I need to improve on the next day if I'm filming the day after that.
Your videos are not repetitive at all. How do you keep coming up with new content?
Do you agree?
Agree about your video being repetitive?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they're repetitive.
My videos are about me at the end of the day. And there's always something new with me. Simple as that. I always have something interesting going on or something different about... I always have something interesting going on or just new things happening in my life. Once you base your videos around who you are and what's going on, it just gets so much easier, because we could go grocery shopping 10 times and it's a different experience every single time. I don't necessarily come up with new content all the time, because when you make content about your life, the content writes itself. Oh my gosh. How do you go about picking what camera you're going to film with for the day? So basically, I film on the same camera every single video, which is the Sony ZV-E1, which is my tried and true with a 12 to 24 G Master lens by Sony. That setup is a gadonk, but I would rather have good quality content than be shy about my filming. So no matter what, I always bring that, but I have also been bringing my 2 Digi cameras, because sometimes I don't want to hold it and I like to change my cameras based on perspective. So I always always use an action camera to show my perspective, and then the Digi Osmo as well, unless it's like something like this where I just didn't want to bring the big camera because it's kind of hot, there's hot food, it would overheat, it just wouldn't be a good idea. Those are usually the three I bring. I usually don't decide on which ones to bring because I kind of just know what I want. I know I want my videos to look like. That's another thing. I know what I want my videos to look like and certain shots to look like, and that's how I'll, I guess, pick. But I usually just bring the same cameras every day. 'Cause I'd rather have all of them and not use them than only bring one and regret not bringing the other. If you run out of creative juices, where do you go get re-inspired while editing? YouTube or watch movies or shows? Breaking Bad for shot ideas. I love watching TV for inspo because it's just so good. It's so easy. What editing apps do I use? Pop quiz.
Me?
Yeah, pop quiz.
What editing apps?
What editing apps do I use?
Premiere Pro?
What?
No? What do you use? Not Premiere?
When has the words Premiere Pro
I don't know.
ever come out of my mouth? You're embarrassing me. Not even touched around it yet. That's horrible.
Huh?
You don't know? Final Cut.
Final Cut.
And Procreate.
That'll be my next guesses. Like, I was really sitting here thinking while I was talking to you that I just said, I'm not gonna say.
But do you determine what clips you want to keep in a video? It's all about flow. And if I've been in a spot for too long, like I feel like I need to move my camera. That's why I keep moving my camera shots around. I feel like I'm in a spot for too long or I'm talking too long. It gets boring. Why would you want to watch that? Based on the duration of the clip prior, what I'm doing in the clip, or if it fits in the story, that will determine if I keep it. Bad bitch.
I want that here.
I didn't know we were getting drinks tonight. You ain't tell me. I'm over here water. You like, lychee me. It's looking delish. His is taking a while. How do you organize the clips you film for vlogs? I basically have an entire organization system that's color coded in Final Cut. I'm gonna put a screenshot somewhere. I organize stuff based on what camera it came off of, and it gives me a good ratio to see what cameras I use the most. It's always gonna be the Sony, but I do mine color coordinated. Really extra, but it's so nice to have. How do you know what direction creatively you take for a video? I see edits in my head. I see that.
God, that'll
be such a good shot.
We be and all you see is, oh yeah, I got to
I'll be locked in.
She'll write a note to herself.
I'll be locked in. My like voice memos goes crazy. Based on the film footage while I'm filming it, I'm like, oh, I want like a slow guitar, slow 120 scale to 115 scale from the start of the clip to the end of the clip. And then I'll be like, oh, in my head, I see like an animated something that I'll make in Procreate. Usually it also depends on the type of video. If I'm super hype in the video, it's gonna be more fun. If I'm super chill in the video, it's gonna be more chill. What are things you do to get out of a creative rut? How do you overcome it? I don't really get in creative ruts. Well, let me not say I don't. I've had some, but I think it was due to me overthinking what to do versus me being burnt out.
It's like, yeah, when you got too much to think about, you think about nothing at all.
And it's weird because I have that happen in my life all the time, but when it comes to like videos, I never have that happen, ever. I just feel like the possibilities are endless. So it's like there's never something to like run out of. Do you figure out how you're going to edit the video before or after you're filming? Before, during, and after. It always changes.
She knows how she wants videos to flow, like always.
And that's why it took me almost a year
She'll stop.
to get an editor. Do you plan out your shots and angles before you start filming? Yes, before and during, always. I love a plan. Y'all should see my iPad. How far ahead do you plan your videos? 3 months.
Usually.
Per quarter. I'm ready to try this hot pot. It's really hot. I want to know how you make your graphics and everything. Everything is by hand. I do everything with my hands. As somebody with anxiety, I have to have a hobby that involves my hands. I shred my paper, I crumple my paper, I draw my Procreate graphics all by myself, all by hand via iPad or printed paper. How do you plan your shots for your content? I sketch them out on my iPad. And they be looking fabulous. No, they're really ugly, actually.
Ready on try it and ready 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Looks delish. So good. What are some things you do to switch it up when / if you feel like your content is repetitive? Honestly, it's all in the shot. Cinematography changes up a vibe so easily. How long do your multimedia transitions take? They don't take as long as people think. I remember I posted on my spam like my camera roll of what it looks like doing like a mixed media, like couple edits, like my transitions to paper ones, and people are like, girl, I know this takes forever. Waiting for the printer to print is the longest part. So it doesn't take long at all. I'll say it takes no more than 20 minutes start to finish. As a Gemini, how do you stay organized? Now when I tell you I'm a Capricorn moon, how long are your takes? How long can you record? How do you distress while editing? Editing is probably the least stressful thing in my life. It's so relaxing. I edit to de-stress. I get to shut up, I get to look, and I get to use my hand. My type of carrying on. My takes usually depend on what I'm doing. If I'm doing like B-roll or like a cinematography shot, it's usually between 10 and 30 seconds because you should always have more footage than you planned in. I can record for hours, literally hours. Oh my God, this is so good. Holy hell. These noodles are so good. I decided I'm gonna sleep in the living room tonight. I always forget how comfortable my living room is. I mean, I have the tree on, I have the fire going. Why wouldn't you want to sleep in here? But it's been a while since I slept down here, and considering I pay so much money a month for this house, I need to get my money's worth by sleeping in other rooms. So I'm sleeping down here tonight. It's just so cozy. Before we get any further to today's video, I want to go ahead and show you what Vlogmas Week 2's giveaway prize is going to be. Also, this like seating is very uncomfortable. Let me move my self. I try to be cute with like the stuff in the back, but it just wasn't working. So I hope this is fun. For this giveaway, I decided to focus on skincare and makeup because I know that's an interest that a lot of us have in common. Even if you're not the biggest like skincare person or makeup person, I feel like everybody has like hygiene or things like that that they could appeal to with some of these products. So let me go ahead and show you what I got for you. First things first, I got you a brand new e.l.f. brush kit. It has 17 brushes and then a carrying case. I have this brush set, but I don't know where my roll went, and that's really upsetting, but I love e.l.f. brushes. I feel like they don't shed that much, and they're actually really good quality for the price that you get. So shout out to e.l.f. because they have never failed us as a unit. I feel like these are so trendy and cute. These are like a headband that you put on when you're washing your face or doing your makeup, and I decided to get a little cheetah print one or leopard print, and I thought it was just too cute. So you can like do a little skincare, do a little makeup, nighttime routine, gua sha, you know the vibes. And following up, I decided to get you some of my favorite makeup sponges, which is the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge Duo. These are my favorite beauty blenders. They're such good beauty blenders. They hold up through thick and thin. I've been using the same beauty blender for like almost a year now, and it's this one. That should tell everything you know. Whether you're a beauty blender girl or a makeup brush girl, I got you covered with both. Don't worry. I decided to get you an assortment. I mean assortment of sheet mask. You have 2 of these Tony Moly masks. There's an aloe one as well as a green tea one. I got 2 Pacifica ones. This is the Glow Baby Brightening Face Mask, and then this is the Collagen Hydrate and Plump Facial Mask. Of course, I couldn't do this without the clay mask, and y'all know I love the Kiehl's clay mask, so I decided to get you my favorite face mask in a little tiny trial bottle because I didn't want to get the full one to make you commit, you know, especially if you didn't like it. This is the Kiehl's Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask, and when I tell you I love this mask so much, it's like the perfect balance of detoxifying and sucking out all those impurities and not making your skin too dry. I love this. I probably should use this soon, actually. Of course, this wouldn't be no skincare without some acne treatment, so I decided to get something a little universal, such as Mighty Patch. Mighty Patch, in my opinion, is some of the only patches that have worked for me, and if you don't know what these are, you basically put these on a pimple, let it sit for 6 to 8 hours, then take the patch off, and essentially it sucks out the gunk and really protects the pimple so nothing is irritating it. I love these so much. They especially help with my whiteheads personally, so this is your acne care for the box. Something I randomly grabbed. I don't know why I grabbed this, but I got you a NYX Clear Butter Gloss. I think the butter glosses are so freaking good. The clear one is really nice. I love NYX butter gloss. Going into the self-care realm of this, I decided to get you the Tree Hut Vanilla Body Butter because I smelled this in the store and I was like, maybe I need to spend the block on Miss Hut because this smells so good and it's just so fluffy because I think it's whipped. Yeah, it's whipped shea body butter for smooth and renewed skin. And considering we're getting those brick months, we need to get smooth and renewed and moisturized as much as we can. I decided to get a satin pillowcase for you. I don't even have a satin pillowcase, let alone a one this nice. If you want healthier hair and less breakage, definitely get you a satin pillowcase because these have single-handedly saved my hair. I don't know where mine went, but when I had them, my hair was thriving and I missed them so bad. I'm gonna get myself some of these as well after this holiday season. And then finally, to wrap things up, I decided to get you a $60 Ulta gift card because as much as I would love to have pick out some of my favorite makeup products for you, I don't know your shades, I don't know your preferences, I don't know your skin types, I don't know what you like, I don't know what you don't like. So I thought it would just be easier if you can take yourself to Ulta and get your entire makeup line, routine, whatever you may have or use on your own type of timing. I know this extra bonus $10 is valid until January 31st, so whenever you do get your prize, just make sure you use the extra 10 by then because I don't want you to miss out on no money. To make sure you can hold all of your stuff, I got you this cute beige makeup bag. Look how cute. It's like the perfect, almost like overnight bag or like on the go type of makeup bag. I'm really obsessed with it. I thought this was really cute and I was like, how am I gonna get them all the stuff and they have nowhere to put it? Exactly, it makes no sense. Before I go to sleep, I want to tell you the giveaway rules for this week. All you have to do is be subscribed, turn on your post notifications, and then let me know what is a hygiene tip that I gave you that you cannot live without anymore. I feel like I've been making hygiene, skincare, and makeup videos for so long because that's what a lot of people know me for. So I'm interested to know to see what hygiene tips stuck with who and like why and which ones they are specifically because they're so interesting. A lot of the hygiene tips that I've personally given are ones that I use and live by. So I'm interested to see what I said that you picked up and decided to keep within your life. So yeah, very easy giveaway this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the prize. And once again, that being said, good luck to everybody who enters in the giveaway. If you didn't win last week, do not worry. We have this one and 2 more coming up, as well as my Instagram one that you guys can look forward to, and many more in the future as well. Y'all know one thing about me, I love a giveaway. Okay, my hair appointment is at 12:30. Got moved back and it's currently close to 12:30. So I need to go. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a wash day today. We're gonna detangle and treat my hair before it gets put up for however many weeks. Going in with the African Pride, I think, pre-poo. I can never remember the name, but y'all know I use it a lot. So I'm actually going to treat both sides of my hair. Yes, I'm keeping a hoodie on to do my hair. It's giving deranged. I just didn't want to dirty another shirt. I literally just wet the hair. Here we go. Especially the ends. I need a trim so bad. So now that both sections are wet, get a nice little hunk of that. And I put in my hair, let it sit and soak and marinate because that helps with the knot. By the time I get to that section, it'll be easier to detangle than the rest. While this is sitting in the sections of my hair, I will start detangling the back sections first. But usually the hardest part of detangling my hair is the ends because they get so frizzy, which is how I know I need a trim, because what? And I absolutely have to use my tangle teaser to detangle my hair. Ugh, the hair in it, sorry. I started up a little bit of controversy. Wow, never thought I'd say that like that again. Started up a little bit of controversy. Me when I can't talk. On my hygiene video, because I was like, what's the difference between an unbrush and a tangle teaser? And a lot of y'all were like, nothing, but then the other half of y'all were like, everything. I can't use tangle teaser, but the unbrush works. And some of y'all were like, the unbrush is a piece of crap, tangle teaser all the way. So what I'm hearing is, it depends on the person. I look crazy. My hair is drenched in pre-poo. Let's go ahead and detangle! What is going on? This is so weird. So auntie. I have been home from my hair appointment for hours now. I literally went to get Popeyes but didn't want to film at the Popeyes because it's Popeyes. And also I didn't want to spoil my hair, but this is my hair. Do you like it? It's so bouncy. I got my first ever sew-in. First time ever having hook to head with a bundle. The color's a little bit off. My hair is in between a 2 and a 4, and I told her a 4, so it looks kind of cool toned and warm toned, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I could play it off as highlights, as long as it wasn't 1B, because my hair is definitely not 1B like the bundles came. Dominique took her sweet time on my head, as she usually does. Thank you so much to her for doing my hair today, because I was not being the best client. I booked a drop-off appointment for the bundles, and then I was like, oh my god, the bundles aren't here yet. She was like, it's no problem, whatever. And the next day, why the bundles ain't here till 7 o'clock the next day? You guys have seen all of this. I've had this appointment booked since like November 26th. That's the day I picked up my laptop, and that's when I booked it. But she's been so patient with me. This is my first time doing anything that's like this, and I'm so happy with how it came out.
Please stand clear. Doors are closing.
Thank you, darling. Oh, delicious. When I came here last week, I sent him a picture of my latte that I got. He was like, "Ooh, that looks good." This is a airplane latte from Lottie's. It's good, right? I have this on the top. Okay, we took the train. That's not very like me. I'm usually one to just get in my car, but I am a big advocate for public transportation. I don't think we should rely on $20,000, $30,000, $40,000+ vehicles to get us to and from places. And if the smallest thing I can do is give that little train $2.20 to help fund more public transportation here. Yeah, I paid it. I'm so grateful for my car. I love my car. I love my... People ask me what car I have all the time. 2021 Honda Civic Sport. She has done no wrong to me. I'm so lucky to be able to buy one so young. Pay it off so young.
More.
You finished it?
I wonder what they do.
Your butt. You're gonna walk?
You over here playing.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, right here.
Good.
The thing about public transport, you have to walk. When you walk, you cannot be sad or depressed. You cannot ride if you need groceries. You literally have to physically get up and go do something. That's the thing with the car. You can go from rotting to car to back to rotting. With public transport, you have to get up, walk, transport wherever you're going, and walk back home. The guy who was at the car dealership was like, "What do y'all do on social media?" Y'all,
I said no, not
this
that.
is the Aaliyah show. He's a guest star. Never gave couple channel. That's why I don't want to like.
It's not a couple channel.
It's not. I don't want y'all to think that he's ever going to be a big part of this corner. He's a big part of my corner, but not our corner.
Look how young they are. What y'all do? Dang, slide little twin. Staring at her fat hard. Look, where he was up here like...
You need that? I miss living downtown every time I come down here. You know that? Single time I come down here, I'm like, oh, I should have stayed. I should have bought a condo or something downtown. But they're like millions of dollars, and they're built in like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, 70s. Orange cabinets, no shade to the orange cabinet havers, but I'm not paying $1 million for an orange cabinet. No shade. We stopped in Potbelly. Why is this man staring at me? We decided to go into Potbelly. I was hungry. He was starving me. It's our first meal of the day. When I tell you, ever since Jay on my spam told me to try Potbelly, it has become one of my top 3 sandwich places. It is starting to rain, and so we don't have to walk in said rain. We're just gonna Uber back to the dealership to get his car. As much as I would love to ride the train, we still have to walk like 4 blocks, 5 blocks, and we have 1 umbrella. So we're gonna take an Uber, go pick up his car. We're back at the house now, and I didn't necessarily have anything to do with my time right now, but it's about that time where I feel like I want to take a nap. It's rainy, it's gloomy, walked a lot today, so I just feel like I need to do something with myself or else I'm gonna take a nap. And I've been meaning to go through my closet and my drawers because I just have a lot of clothes that I want to get rid of, and I'm trying to do a better job of actually buying stuff that 1, I need, or 2, that are actually my style. And I don't know what my style is, but I kind of have a good grasp in my head of what clothes I do and don't wear. So I want to get rid of a lot of clothes that I don't wear. Even though there are a lot of cool pieces that I own, I don't wear them, and that's just such a waste of like space. And that's when things just become too much, when you keep buying stuff and then you just don't use it. Like, literally, what's the point? Good morning. Well, it's 12:12 now, so it's not really morning, but hi. I am currently on the way to pick up lunch for my significant other because he ordered lunch to a place. I'm gonna grab lunch for him and drop it off and say hi to him while he's at work. With my nail appointment, the nails are so freaking cute. I have a wedding I don't know if I said anything, but I have a wedding this upcoming weekend for my cousin Gabby. She's getting married, and I need to give my nails a little bit more attention before I went, because I would hate to be going to a wedding to see some family that I haven't seen literally ever or since I was a baby, looking busted and crusted. Hence the reason we got my hair done, we got my nails done, but I think that's the only trip prep that we're doing. Love my nail tech down. She's so sweet and funny. So if you're ever in the Charlotte area, if you go see her, tell her I sent you. But yeah, let me show you my other hand. Hold on, gotta stop. This is my other hand. I have a little dangly piece today. I usually never do dangles. White French set, nothing crazy. I love French so bad. There's just something so clean about it. I think after I drop lunch off to Books, I will be heading to a coffee shop to work, because I have not started editing vlogmas week 2 yet, and considering I'm traveling, I'm spending time with family. I already know how I get. I say I'm gonna work hard when I'm there, then I'm there and I get to talking to my nana, and then I don't want to work no more. I'm gonna try to finish as much as I can today. It's giving stay somewhere until closing time, because it's that serious. I don't know how much footage I have or nothing. I haven't organized it or nothing, so we're starting completely from square one today. And I hope today I also hear back from a brand, or the brand JBL that I was working with this month, because I sent that video over yesterday, because Andrea, my editor, edited it for me. Edited it for me. Don't boot me. Goods are secured. Storm didn't get towed. A win is a win. A win is a win. Here at Coco Director, my favorite productivity spot, and I always find myself doing the most work when I'm here. I got a festive drink because their menu actually looked really freaking good. This is like a reindeer white mocha, cinnamon and brown sugar in it, whole milk, regular ice. So good. This is a 10. I know we haven't gone to a new coffee shop this video, but we have tried a new drink, so I guess this counts for something, I don't know. But I came here to do some editing, and apparently I'm posting a video today. I'm gonna make the thumbnail for that. And let me post my countdown, so this is going up today. I decided after my long editing session, it's about to be like 5:30, but I decided I'm gonna go get dinner from Chipotle. And I know it was windy, but this windy. I have my coat from my car, because I don't want to move it and then have to find parking again. I'm gonna just walk to get it and walk back. I don't know if I'm gonna eat there, but yeah, we'll see. But I would not make it down the road without my coat. Is it? It's not my big one, but it'll do. Okay. Getting so used to holding my vlogging setup with one hand. She's a professional. Thank you. You have a good one. I'm back home now. Hair's in a claw clip. I took a shower. Not that I went shopping today, because I didn't, but my cousin, who is a shopping addict, kept calling me and showing me things that I like, knowing I cannot say no. She basically held a gun to my head and said, if you don't get this, everyone's gonna die around you. So that's why I got it. Let me show you what I got. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. First things first, I got this 2-pack of Snoopy beanies. And what better time to get these beanies than when I have a sew-in and it's rainy and muggy and gross outside. Now they're both knit beanies. There's this red one, blue striped one, super cute. I especially like the red. We'll be wearing that sooner than I would like to admit. Y'all know I have a chronic mug problem. If certain people on Depop found my channel, I would be in danger due to how much Snoopy stuff I have. But I would say in ratio of everything else, I don't have that much Snoopy stuff. It's always like blankets or mugs. Craziest thing is my throw pillow in my room. Not the best, but it's what I like. Y'all remember how I was sniffing that philosophy soap last week? These are usually $26 to $30. Each of these were $10.99. I wish to not speak on how this stuff ended up in my grass. If I do, I will begin to wither. I leave to go to Florida on Friday, and guess how much I've packed? Nothing. Not a singular sock, not a singular pair of underwear, not a bra, not a shirt, not a pant, not a shoe. And I leave the day after tomorrow. I know I'm only gonna be gone for a couple of days, but I just wanna feel extra prepared. And for some reason, the night before I travel, I always go to sleep around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I don't wanna do that if I can help it, especially if I'm always up due to trip prep. Like nobody's trying to do all that. I'm gonna start packing for my trip tonight, and then after I finish packing, I'm gonna edit. This isn't all the footage, but I started off with 5.5 hours and I got it down to below 3 hours of footage. So I'm feeling very accomplished. All the montages are cut. I started doing the chopping of the talking parts of the video, like this one that you're watching right here. That's just how we've been rolling. I was in a really good flow. I was there for almost 5 hours and I had the time of my life. I feel like I'm just a city girl at heart, because why do I thrive in downtown city settings no matter where I am? Downtown Charlotte, downtown Atlanta. I thrive in New York. Y'all say New York looks fantastic on me because I'm having a blast. I get to walk around, go to new places. If I need anything, I literally have to go downstairs. Like, it's a 10 out of 10 experience for me. So if I seem extra happy anytime I'm going downtown, that's why. And this past week is making me realize I can really take the train anywhere and I can walk anywhere I want. So I will be doing that. Anyway, let's pack. So it's a little bit later. I went ahead and just packed up the Depop orders that I have accumulated over the past like 48 hours, because I would personally hate if I order something off Depop and the person got the order well before that they were going on vacation, and they went on vacation without shipping my order. So I wanted to make sure that I got those out. So I packed them up and they're downstairs now. But I did something even more exciting today. I got my week 1 vlogmas giveaway winners. Shout out to them for entering. Thank you guys so much for entering. If you haven't entered already, you can enter this week's. Like I said, all you have to do is answer the question, what's been the best hygiene tip that I've given you, or which is like one that you can't live without, and just leave your Instagram after you answer the questions. I'm getting their like gifts out right now. My biggest problem is that I don't have a box big enough to ship them their stuff. We're gonna figure it out. So yeah. So I just want to say I did basically finish packing everything. I even packed down to my travel camera bag, and even though I'm just going to visit family, I still want to have my camera stuff on me just in case, you know, I want to film anything, take any pictures. That's basically ready. And then let me go upstairs to show you what else I did, because I actually did a really good job. All right, I packed up all my clothes in my go bag for my dirty clothes. That means all I have to do come Friday is pack my hygiene stuff, and I will be done. So it's one less thing I have to do tomorrow. Are you excited for me to leave?
No.
You gonna fall out? Not your ass out.
Is it?
I'm currently on the way to Burton Berry because I wanted to make sure that I got this video done for them before I went to Miami / Fort Lauderdale for the next couple days, because imagine you have festive drinks coming out the first week of December, and then the person you want to, you know, make a video with comes back less than 10 days before Christmas. What's the point? Even though I still feel like I'm a little bit late, I definitely talked to them like this past week for the first time about doing this. So I'm excited for this, to say the absolute least. Essentially, I'm gonna be trying every single one of their holiday drinks today. I am so excited. I've had 2. Y'all know that I've already had 2. I got that white maple chai and then the candy cane peppermint mocha, and I loved both of those. I'm excited to get out the house again today, because I didn't film, but I did run errands that were kind of boring. With Nia this morning, we ran to the post office to drop off those Depop orders, and then we also went and found shoes for me for the wedding this weekend because I didn't have any. And then what else did we do? We got lunch. My Chipotle burrito looked like a murder scene, actually. And yeah, we didn't really do anything super exciting, but we did that this morning. I should have vlogged it, but I didn't. Please don't kill me.
Like a size preference for either one?
We can just do smalls for all 5.
Small?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Perfect.
Wait, hot or iced?
Iced, and then whole milk.
Whole milk?
For all of them, yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, this is like my first time doing something for a small business in Charlotte, and the fact that it's one of my favorite coffee places is absolutely like mind-boggling to me. I'm so grateful. Thank y'all for everything. Even though it's so small and it's like a little free thing that I'm doing for them, they wouldn't know who I am if y'all didn't follow me and support me. So thank y'all, the bottom of my heart, because without you I wouldn't be able to get 5 free coffees in a day. That's nuts. I just finished filming. My hair looks crazy. Where's the press? It's gone. Anyway, I really only had to post the video on Instagram, so I'm about to give you my real and true thoughts of the drink. I didn't give a full like tier list of the drinks in the Instagram because like it's Instagram. You have like 90 seconds to say what you want and go. But I tried, do you see that? 6 different drinks. I am perked up right now. Sugar cookie latte was my absolute favorite, and then my second favorite was the candy cane, which we tried during Vlogmas week 1. And then surprisingly, my third spot went to gingerbread cold brew. I was talking to one of the people that worked there, and she was saying she usually didn't like cold brew either, like me, because I really don't like cold brew. I think it's too strong. But then she started drinking cold brew when she started working here, and she said the same thing. Like she only started like cold brew when she started working here because it's like actually good cold brew, and I absolutely agree, because why was that the best cold brew I've ever had? It's not strong, it's not potent, no nothing. It's like sweet, so freaking good. I'm not gonna say I'm a cold brew lover, but I don't think I'm a cold brew hater anymore. Maybe that's my introduction to like things other than lattes. Maybe I'll start drinking cold brew. Since we just got home, I thought I should show you what I got from my errands from this morning with Nia. Although, like I said, I didn't vlog it, I still think it's a kind of rude to say I went shopping and don't show you what I at least got. I ran to Tyson because I needed a few hair things. First thing I needed was some flexi rods. If you don't know what these are, just think of them as like elastic curlers or elastic rollers. You put these in your hair overnight and then you wake up and it's like heatless curls. It's the original rope curl, you know, before rope curl was a thing. And then I also got this huge 300 count of 2-inch bobby pins for like $3. I don't have any bobby pins, so I thought that was a steal. And then I also saw this hat in the beauty supply and thought this was very me coded. It's very spring though, so I can't wait to wear it then. I thought this was cute. I can't wait to learn how to make stuff like this. Got a pack of these duckbill clips, so if I do decide to fix up a few pieces of my hair with like my straightener, my stylish straightener, whatever, I can curl it and then pin it up so the curl has a better hold. I want to sit down. Let me sit down. Excellent. Let me get water after that. Well, after we went to the beauty supply, we actually went to the mall because I didn't have shoes for the wedding yet, which is problematic. I originally went to Steve Madden and I found shoes that I actually liked. It's like these bow ones. They're black little small heel bow shoes. They match like the material of the dress perfectly. It would work perfectly because it's nice and girly, but heels that I can still manage because fun fact, I cannot walk in heels. Tell me why the person who was working at Steve Madden saw me looking all at these shoes, calling Maya to make sure they don't look crazy, this, that, and the third. I walk up to the desk and she says, our systems are down. I can't do any transactions. You didn't want to say that when we walked in? Or come over and say something as I'm like... So I asked her to put them on hold for me for the day. And considering I didn't want to leave them all empty-handed because the wedding is in 2 days, I need shoes. And I wasn't trying to look for shoes in Florida. So I went to Rack Room off Broadway. It says off Broadway on the building in Concord Mills, but the bag says Rack Room for whatever reason. Let me show you the shoes I got. They're very similar to the original ones, but there's a few tweaks to it. These are the shoes I ended up getting. I hate kitten heels, but I'm on limited time here. I'm usually like a shoe size 6, 5.5 in women's, and I got these shoes 6.5 because I've always been told you should go up half a size or a full size in heels. Baby, this is barely a heel. It's not much later, but it is later in the afternoon. It is about to be 5, and I'm thinking I'm gonna take a little break for the day. Probably watch like one Netflix episode, organize some footage, watch some YouTube for about an hour or so, and then I am going to get into editing for the evening. I don't think I'm gonna have dinner tonight because that Chipotle I had earlier had double protein. So I'm still stuffed. Yes, coffee and Chipotle in my system in the same day. Absolutely deranged. No, I just said that I wanted to like chill and relax. I'm still going to be doing that, but I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on my journaling journey. I don't know if I talked about in this video, but there's 3 goals that I want to start. Sorry, the TV blew on. I need to put my fireplace on. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Ooh, Miles just posted this video. Hey. Ooh. Your bare hole? Twice? I don't really talk about my goal setting and stuff anymore because I personally have felt just like such a flop over the past couple years because I always set these goals and never achieve them. So I started thinking I was aiming too high. So then every time I set a goal, I didn't genuinely think I could like get there or maintain it. But over the past couple days, I've been thinking and pondering on some goals that I think would set my days up to look how I would want to more. And I talked about it earlier in the video. I talked about it earlier this week, but I definitely want to start journaling every day. I did end up getting the day by day journal in the mail about, I would say 2-3 days ago now, and I've been doing this every single morning. And y'all know that I have 2 other journals that I got from Target not long ago as well, and that's my main goal because I feel like it's very hard for me to complete tasks when there's so much on my mind, whether if it's good or bad. So I really use a journaling time to kind of like wake my body up and force me to get out the first thing that is on my mind, so I'm not chronically and chaotically thinking about everything at the same time. I could at least get a few thoughts out on paper, and it's a good way to track stuff. Next habit I want to do is wake up early / at the same time every day. It's very hard to go and have a clear schedule when your basis is not consistent. So giving myself a consistent thing every day, even if I don't do my exact same morning routine every day or exact same night routine, I know no matter what, I have to wake up by a certain time or at a certain time, and that's usually by like 7:30. This week it's 7:30, next week it's gonna be 7:15, and next week before that's gonna be, or the next week after that is gonna be 7. So I love waking up early. I love seeing a good sunrise. Nothing makes me happier and makes me feel accomplished. I would love to have waking up early be an everyday thing. I of course am not gonna be able to do that 100% of the time, but I would say like 90% of the time. I would really like that. And then finally, the last habit I want to integrate this month is no phone within the first hour of me waking up. As somebody who is chronically addicted to their phone, this sounds very hard because it absolutely is. I feel like when it comes to breaking a bad habit, you have to be gentle with yourself and gradually do it. This morning, I saw 7:17 on my Hatch alarm clock and said, okay, you can check your phone at 8:17. I journaled in my day by day as well as my career journal, finance journal, whatever. I made some video ideas. I was drawing a few like shots for videos, whatever. By that point, it was like 8, maybe 7:45, and I was like, you know what, 30 minutes is a really good start considering that I am somebody who checks their phone with one eye still closed because I'm laying down. 30 minutes is a really good jump. So I gave myself the grace and said, okay, 30 minutes. Tomorrow we'll do 35 minutes after I wake up, and the day after it'll be 40. About to be traveling, so it's probably gonna be a little bit different. Hopefully not that different, but I feel like over the past just couple years, I've been wanting my life to look a certain way, but I haven't been changing anything about my behaviors or habits or lifestyle to make me get closer to what I want my life to look like and contain, and doing stuff I want to do. I've always wanted to just be more present and show my gratefulness and spend more time with myself off my phone, away from socials, because when you're on social media, you're never truly alone. I feel like these 3 little habits that I want to start integrating this month are going to be really good for my overall mental as well as relationship with social media. So that's my little spiel. I'm not a self-help person. I'm also not somebody to come to if you're trying to get better on your self-help journey. Maybe like down the road when I get better and become somebody I genuinely want to become, you can come to me. But for right now, I only know the basics. I know as much as y'all do, which is hope for the best, be delusional, and do what you can do to make the change. So instead of me just watching TV, I'm still gonna watch Netflix, but I definitely wanna start not goal setting, but kind of write out what I want different aspects of my life to be like. So career-wise, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, relationships, so platonic and romantic look like, spiritually, what that looks like. And I think instead of having a goal, but more of like a vision, it'll be better for me. And I've made vision boards in the past and all that. They just never come to fruition. And I think it's because it's all based off of wishful thinking instead of action-filled thinking. And now that I'm actually going to put these visions into action, I think I have a greater chance of becoming the best version of me. Not vision boarding, not goal setting, but life envisioning. I don't know what I would like to look like by not the end of next year, but just what I want to look like, because you shouldn't put a time on change because you never know when the change is going to come to fruition. A little bit later, and my significant other just came to see me before he got a haircut, and he's trying all the drinks. What is this?
This is the sugar cookie. I
cookie?
like it.
Watered down and all.
It's still good. I ain't gonna cap.
Rated on a scale of 1 to 10.
It'll be like an 8. I know it's the.
Mind you, it's watered down.
Yeah,
next,
like
which one is that? That's the gingerbread cold brew. He likes that one.
This one's watered down.
It is?
But I taste the gingerbread and I like it.
That one's sweeter. I know.
It's not bad.
Now try this one.
That one's actually not bad.
No, try this one. These are the same thing, but they taste different to me. Blended in the regular drink tastes different.
Cashew's messing my leg up.
Cashew.
Messing my leg up.
Come here.
Yes.
Doesn't it taste different?
Yeah.
I like them both. And then that's the chai.
I get it. I see the vision. It's good.
What's your favorite?
The sugar cookie.
Like I said, men used to fight in wars and build houses, and now they're drinking cookie lattes and blended frappuccinos. What happened? We're at the airport. We're gonna go see my grandma today. Let's bring up a fond memory Maya and I have from the last time we were at the airport. So last time me and Maya flew somewhere together was in 2021, which is honestly ridiculous. Why don't you ever come on vacation with me? You be pinching penny. The last time we flew to visit my family in Florida for the summer, I had like an alarm set so it would go off when it was time to get on the flight. I don't know why I said, I think it was I was doing something, so I wasn't like paying attention, whatever. Sorry for the light. I didn't change the like ringtone for what it was, so One Direction's Everything About You started blaring through my phone speaker, and look at all the girls lining up. What? It was funny. But yeah, we're at the gate now. I need to edit this video, and I'm not. Do you see a laptop? But yeah, we don't board until 10:45, so I'm pretty sure I can get some crazy editing done.
We would like to be the first welcome to Fort Lauderdale, where the local time is 3:12.
Oh, speaking at the door. It's time for the Canes trial. You gotta try your best with these, girl. I like this chicken a lot better than Jackie's. That's your home. Hey,
So you take when you want.
No, you're going. This little combo?
That's her uniform?
Yeah, she goes